What is up, Goon Squad? We're starting off the day with putting in this new U-joint into this drive shaft.
Yep.
Finally arrived, so we're going to go ahead and install it. It is greasable, so that's a good thing. And also, we just got to clip it in on the inside, and that should be good to go. Alright guys, that's it for the drive shaft. It's ready to go back in the Jeep. Now it's on to working on this engine here. We got a few parts in, so now we just got to install it. We're going to start with this Serpentine Belt. So they actually sent us the wrong belt, so we went ahead and put on the old one. The one that they sent us was about 1 inch too short, so we're going to order a new one, and we're going to run the old one for now. We got our new spark plugs in. We're going to remove the old ones, and we're going to start putting in the new ones. Before we put them on, we're going to gap them with this tool here to 0.035. Alright, so it was about time to change these spark plugs. As you can see, they were pretty dirty. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and tighten them. We're not going to torque them to any specs, we're just going to tighten them snug. Alright, so we got all the spark plugs in and tightened. Now we're going to install the coil pack. Alright, so we just got a package in the mail. I believe this is going to be the injectors. Alright, so this is the difference between the old one, which is 1 hole, and the new ones, which is 4 holes. And that's supposed to
help with fuel economy and power, I guess.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install these injectors. Put it back into its position. For the fuel rail.
Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and install this new water outlet, so we'll get that out of the way. I'm going to put this sensor right here.
So we're going to go ahead and install this heater hose. We got a brand new hose for that. Alright guys, so we just got back from the local parts store. We picked up a rear main seal and some gasket maker and some other sealant there. But we're going to get at this rear main seal because I know a lot of you guys recommended that while the oil pan is off. So we appreciate the recommendations and all the advice that we've been getting. So guys, we appreciate that. So we're going to knock that old seal out and replace it. So we got that rail off right there.
Now we got to take these two nuts off right here. It'll come out, you just got to get it out. Alright, and you do want to clean that out really good, so we're going to use some brake cleaner for all this stuff.
Gonna go ahead and pop out the upper part of the rear main seal. Yep, there she is. So some needle nose pliers. There she is.
Came out just like that.
This is the new rear main seal.
Let's put them in. You're doing it offset a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna stagger it.
Upper one, stagger it in like this so it goes in. That'll prevent it from leaking and stuff.
So we got this Permatex here. Some awesome stuff.
We're putting a little bit of this 1 minute gasket RTV just right here. Right there. Don't want too much.
Everything went smooth so far. There's that timing chain there. I wonder if it's supposed to be that loose.
03 Jeep Wrangler. I want the whole, the gears for the timing chain too, and the little plastic piece that comes with it. Tensioner or something. It's a 4.0. 101.99.
So we just noticed something while we were under here. That's a little bit too much play for that timing chain there. So we're gonna order that online, take this cap off, start taking this stuff back apart.
Alright guys, timing chain has been purchased. Should have ordered this part a long time ago, but we just noticed it. So it's coming in. Next step for the engine.
So I don't know if we're gonna do that right now or just gonna wait to take that apart later.
I want to take it apart right now.
Right now this brace goes back in. Alright guys, that's all tightened up. We're actually gonna hold off on the taking apart this stuff here because we're gonna wait for the timing chain to come in and the 2 gears. So we could do it all at once the same day. So we take everything off, put the new timing chain and the gears on, and then put it right back together. So it'll make it a lot easier. While we wait on parts for the engine, we're gonna go ahead and keep working on this tub here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this hard top off, and then we're gonna come and lift it with the forklift here, and we're gonna start working on the bottom. Try to undercoat it, and if there's any rust under there, we're gonna get at it, grind, sand, get rid of all that rust underneath. So let's get to it. Guys, so we got the tub lifted up so we can get under it. We're gonna try to clean it up a little bit. It's not too rusty under here. Main rust is right there in these areas. So we're gonna take care of that, and we're probably gonna undercoat everything under here and under the tub to kind of keep it quiet inside of the vehicle and just prevent, keep it clean and prevent further rust. All right guys, underneath the Jeep here, not too bad. As you can see, there's just slight rust here.
Surface rust.
Surface rust, yeah, pretty much. Also here, but over here under the transmission and stuff, it does look like it did have a light coat of undercoat, so that's a good thing. Got a little oily there, but it's not too bad. We're gonna clean it up real nice and just kind of prep it for some final coat. Get all this dust and grime off of here and all this dirt, and it should be pretty easy to do. We're gonna also remove these inner fenders here on both sides and see what's going on under there. We're getting most of this stuff cleaned up. We got most of the rust off, but it's looking good. I'm about to take off these rock sliders here. Alright guys, it's getting a little bit dark outside, but we're getting it cleaned up. We got it all cleaned up with some lacquer thinner because there's a bunch of grease that the wire wheel just wouldn't take off. So we're getting it cleaned up as best as we can. We're happy with the results so far. Was a little bit of a tough job, but we're getting at it. So now we're just gonna go ahead and scuff it. All right guys, that's probably gonna be it for today. We're gonna do a lot of cleanup, and we got this all cleaned up, scuffed. All it needs is some wax and grease, and then tomorrow we're gonna find a better product. It's called Raptor Liner. So it comes with a spray gun, and it's only 110 bucks, which is a pretty dang good deal. And we're gonna hit this hole underneath the tub here. All right guys, that's a wrap for today. We had a good day. We got some stuff done. We did a little bit of work to the engine. We found out a few new things about the engine, like the timing chain that we had to order and stuff like that. We also did some work to the tub. We got it cleaned up, scuffed up, all the rust off of it and all the grime off of it. So we're gonna get some good undercoating for it tomorrow. We couldn't find none today. It was kind of late and the place was closed that had it. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow on the undercoating on the tub.
Make sure you go ahead and check out Goon Squad, our website. Copy some of this fire merch that we got. And thank you all for supporting our channel that have donated and our Patreons. We do appreciate y'all. And if you'd like to support us, there's a link down below.
If you're new to the channel, be sure to check out the earlier builds. And also be sure to like and subscribe because we got a lot of more things coming to the channel. We got a lot of more exciting things coming, so guys, stay tuned for that. Be sure to turn on your post notifications to see what's coming next and to stay updated. Peace.